Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and I'm back with more Final Fantasy VII. With last time I ended up parachuting into Midgar with the entire team in order to try to, reach to the Mako cannon to try to stop Hojo, but at the same time ended up encountering the Turks in the train tunnels. And it also took a little detour to go back to the Shinra building so I can get a couple of weapons, especially Kate's ultimate weapon. Because this was the only time I was going to be able to do it anyway, so might as well. But now that everything is in order, I believe everything's in order, I'm going to go back the way I came and actually continue with this little game here. Ooh, I was gonna say, what's Tifa doing? Oh, great. Oh, shoot, he just killed himself. That was kind of over the top. I gotta say, Cloud is getting a lot of criticals all of a sudden. I might as well just do a Mega Elixir. I got plenty. I got plenty, especially since I do have the W item. In the last parts, I do have the W item materia, so I can use the W item glitch. Which I'm still kind of questioning if it's even a glitch, if it's still even present, even in the Steam version. Heck, I think even the re-release that just came out a couple of years ago, I think that's still even in the yeah. I think a few years back again. I think it was like maybe 2020 or 2021, whatever. But yeah, I think even that version still also has the glitch in there as well. So it just makes me wonder if it is a glitch or if it's just a secret feature. What's going on, Tifa?
I'll be fine here. Just get to the cannon.
I believe it was this way. So we made it to Sector 8. Whoa. Huh? This thing is huge.
Yeah, the rats emerge. They really did come.
What if it isn't the laughing duo of themselves?
This is the last time you trifle with us. I've had it with you breaking my precious toys. Yeah, let's see how you do against an anti-weapon armament. You're hardly a deserving audience, but greatness has to be unveiled sometime. Behold the destructive power of our pride and joy.
Pride and joy. Well, I guess better than... What was the original name? Proud Claude? I never really understood that name, Proud Claude. And it's kind of funny too, because they would actually also use the Pride and Joy as an optional boss in the remake. And yet, strangely though, it wasn't even that hard per se. Like the Proud and Joy boss wasn't even. It was somewhat hard, but comparing it to the last boss, you had to face that. You had to go through like 4 other bosses before you even had a chance to fight the Proud Claude. And even then, I think the hardest one was actually boss number 4, which was against Bahamut. So really, the Pride and Joy was a little bit of an easier fight compared to the Bahamut fight. Alright, so this thing has 2 things. It has the jammer armor, and then it has the actual machine itself. Probably just be easier just destroying the actual machine. Cosmo Memory. Thundara. I'm gonna go with Hellmasker for Vincent. I mean, really, at this point, I'm a little bit OP. Splatter combo. Doing pot shot damage, I guess. Nightmare. Got the jammer armor. Death blow, maybe. If only I could really, you know, control Vincent when he's in these transformed states. Oh, beam cannon. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Wrist laser. Try magic breath. White wind. Alright. Revival was born. I even got Ragnarok. It's been a while since I had a new weapon for Cloud. Impossible, our pride and joy.
It's gonna blow.
Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that both Heidegger and Scarlet got blown up by the explosion of the machine. I'm assuming. Because I think that is the last time we ever saw them. Yeah, I think that is the last time we ever see those two again anyway. So, and it's not like they ever made a reappearance in the movie. Ragnarok. Just a little bit stronger than the crystal sword. Alright, I believe... But this is the same Sector 8 area where... I think this is the same area where Cloud jumped onto the train after being chased by the infantrymen. Kind of close to the beginning of the game, if you remember that. Elixir... Mystery? Actually, I think that one was a good one, too. Yeah, that one isn't too bad. Gives me pretty good stats. A slight reduction. Well, I guess it would be a slight reduction in my magic defense for right now, but... I'm trying to see what else do I need to master, really. W item really doesn't matter too much. Still need chain attack. Got the booster on that one. Revival's mastered up. Got death blow. Okay, I think. Well, I can still fight regular enemies, I guess. The Grosspanzer. I don't know if there's any secrets or whatnot. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so I'm gonna do a save right here. Which one to save in? I guess the submarine interior. I'm just kind of going off of time here. Whichever has the least time. I'm just fighting this tank all the time. District Cloud. I'm on my way. I was on my way. I'm just fighting this tank over and over. Man, this thing does a lot of damage. Get me into a fight. Ah. Raging Dragon Cannon. I really don't remember ever seeing that one, to be honest. Commencing countdown. To what exactly? Some super attack that's gonna kill us? Soldier First Class. Okay, I'm kind of... Actually, wasn't the missing score around here somewhere? Or did I miss it? I'm just trying to remember. The missing score was here, wasn't it? I could have sworn it was on the stairway. That's one. Fire and lightning and magnify leveled up. Okay, I got to remember where was... Hold on a second. Okay. I remember now. The missing score only appears if I only have Barrett in the party. So I need to quickly go change it. I still want to keep Red 13 and Vincent. I still want to keep Vincent and Red 13 in my party, but I'm just gonna quickly switch over to Barrett just to get his weapon. Again, if you miss this opportunity, you will lose it forever. Man. Run away, run away. Just real quick. At least luckily they do give you a safe spot right before it.
Whoa, what do we have here?
Obtain the missing score.
Ooh, this would do real nice. I'm coming, Hojo.
Well, that's assuming if I was going to go after him with Barrett's. Missing score. Barrett's ultimate weapon here. And if I remember, for Barrett's power-up on that one is... It depends on the amount of AP... It depends on the AP that you have on your materia. So, I guess meaning, like... If you have stronger materia with higher AP already accumulated, it would do more damage. And especially if you have materia that's already mastered in the slots of the missing score, that further increases damage as well. Switching back. Good thing I kind of remembered about that before continuing to the boss fight. Run away, run away. Alright, Hojo, your plan stop here. Hojo, that's enough.
Ah, it's you, the failure.
At least remember my name. It's Cloud.
Just looking at you brings me pain. A walking reminder of my own scientific shortcomings. I deemed you a failure. And yet, you're the only one who succeeded as a Sephiroth copy. I've become loathsome, even to myself.
Who cares about any of that? Just stop this nonsense.
Nonsense? Do you even know what I'm doing here? Sephiroth requires energy. That much is clear. And I'm going to help in what little way I can.
Why? What reason could you possibly...
Reason? Why this obsession with reason? Actually, perhaps you have made a decent scientist. What's the energy level at? Only 83%. This is taking too long. My son requires power. There's your reason. Happy? Your son? Not that he knows it. What will Sephiroth think when he finds out I'm his father? After all those years looking down on me. Sephiroth's your son? Gas Genova project needed a subject, so I offered the mother of my unborn child. We pumped Sephiroth full of Genova cells while he was still in her womb. You vile. So then, all of this... it's just a way to make up for what you did to Sephiroth? Wrong. I'm merely sating my curiosity as a scientist. I've had it all wrong. The foul wrench who should have slept was you, Hojo. I'm afraid I've succumbed to my scientific appetite. My lust for knowledge got the better of me again. You see, just hours ago, I injected my own body with Genova cells. Behold, the fruits of my experiment.
He's gone insane. Pill pop. $50, Hojo, 13,000. Well, you know what? At least it kind of changed the look of Hojo a little bit. For some reason, he was looking pretty green. And I don't really mean that. And I meant that literally. He was looking green. I mean, I guess you could say it was because of the Genova cells that he implanted himself. Possibly. Trying to defeat these specimens. Well, it's really pretty useless to even try to go after the specimens since they just keep respawning anyway. But at least Hojo's look a little bit more human-esque. For right now, anyway. Yeah, there's no point in defeating the specimens since Hojo's just gonna keep respawning them anyway. Mighty Guard. Kiraga.
Let's see. If a little Mako juice can't help.
This transformation is a little different. So what, he took something else to help with his transformation? This diabolic Hojo. Well, I think the vanilla version called it Helectic Hojo. I think that's what it was. 26,000. The right arm. 5,000. The left arm. 24,000? Why is the right one so... Why does the right arm only have 5,000? Actually... Oh, not sleep. Oh, good thing I missed. It just... I guess if you defeat either the arms or the body... Hojo the ultimate life form? Actually, why is it called Life Form A? Makes little sense, but... Good thing I got those accessories for Vincent and Red. Couldn't assess. I think Lifeform Hojo has 30,000 hit points, I think. He's poisoned. And he's asleep. Regen. Ugh. How about Remedy? All these status ailments are kind of getting on my nerves. Yeah, there you go. Booster leveled up. Had a good chunk actually, 25,000 experience and 2,500 AP. Even got strength up.
Did we do it? Hojo, may you slumber for an eternity. So he was a father.
So, that's the end of Shinra. It won't be long now before the meteor hits.
Just 7 more days. That's what Gramps told me.
Hey, Red 13. You want to go see everyone in Cosmo Canyon?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you want to be with Marlene again.
Like you need to ask?
If we manage to beat Sephiroth, but don't free Holy, then in 7 days this planet's gonna die. If, on the other hand, Sephiroth beats us, well, what difference does it make? That meteor's gonna fall anyway. We'll only be dying a few days sooner than everyone else.
You're already thinking about losing. The fight hasn't even begun.
That's not what I mean. How do I say this? I want us all to know what we're fighting for. To protect the planet, to save the future. Of course that's what we all want to say. But is it really the truth? See, for me, this battle's personal. I'm gonna beat Sephiroth. I'm gonna break free of my past. Saving the planet just happens to be part of that. I've been thinking. Maybe we're all fighting for ourselves. For ourselves, and for what we cherish. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a thing. Whatever it is, it's the reason we keep on fighting to save the planet.
You ain't wrong. It sounds cool and all saying you want to save the planet. What do I actually do? But what do I actually do? Blow up a damn Mako reactor? That's what. I can see now I went about it all wrong. All I caused was suffering for my comrades and for innocent folks just minding the business. At first it was all about getting revenge on Shinra, on the scum who took away my home. But now, yeah, I'm fighting for Marlene. For Marlene, and for her future. So if you're asking me who I'm trying to save this planet for, I think it's her.
Then go to her. Make sure what you feel is the truth. That goes for all of you. I want you to get off the ship and make sure you really know what you're fighting for. And once you do, I want you to come back. And what if no one else does? That meter's gonna kill us all anyway. Why bother struggling? What if we all leave for good? I can promise you one person won't me. I know the reason I'm fighting. Whatever happens, I'm gonna give everything to save this planet. Besides, there's something I need to settle inside myself. Something I've struggled with deep down for years. What about you guys? I want you all to discover something like that too. If you can't, well, I guess that's that. After all, you gotta have a reason to fight. So if you don't end up coming back, that's okay too. Huh? What about you, Tifa? Did you forget? I'm all alone. I don't have anywhere to go. Everyone's gone. They've got places to return to. People they know they'll find. People they know they'll find there. Not us, though. Right. But I'm sure they'll all come back, right? Who knows? We all got something precious we want to keep holding on to. Something irreplaceable. And Sephiroth's enough to make anyone think twice. Yeah, but I don't mind. Even if no one comes back. As long as we're together. As long as you're here by my side. It doesn't matter how scary things get. I won't give in. Tifa. We were always so far apart from one another. Even when we were close, things felt distant. But back when I was in the livestream and all those voices were wailing around me, I felt like I heard you, Cloud. Maybe you'll say you don't remember, but deep down in my heart, I heard you calling my name, or at least I felt like I did. Yeah, I heard you too. You were shouting. It was that shouting that brought me back from the livestream, that got my mind out of the sea of other ones. After all, I made a promise that if anything happened to you, I'd come running. Hey, Cloud, you think the stars can hear us too? Do you think they see how hard we're trying? I don't know. But we've got to do what we can. Whether someone's watching or not, we've got to believe in ourselves. That's what you taught me when we were in the live stream. Yeah, you're right. Besides, I know at least one person's listening to our wishes, I mean. Aerith's hearing them too. Yeah, I'm sure she is. Hey, Tifa, there's so much I've been wanting to tell you. But now that we're together like this, I hardly know what to say.
Cloud, words aren't the only way to tell someone how you feel.
Tifa. It's almost done.
Huh?
Sorry. Did I wake you up? It's almost done.
Right. Good morning. Can we stay like this a little bit longer? This day will only come once. I want to enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, of course.
These might be the last moments the two of us get together.
We better get a move on.
But the others still haven't...
It's fine, Tifa. Remember what you said last night? At the very least, we've got each other. We don't have to feel alone.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright then, let's go.
So, they really didn't come back.
Nothing we can do about it. Everyone's free to make their choice.
And what's yours?
You know me. I've never been a brave guy. Don't have the guts to give up.
If you're a coward, what's that make me? Scared, I guess? Hey, Cloud, tell me everything's gonna be fine.
Everything's gonna be fine, Tifa.
Wow. It really worked. All of a sudden, I feel like there's nothing to worry about. Huh?
We're moving. Come on, let's go, Tifa. Everyone's here. Barret, Sid. Hey, you guys get your fill? Red 13.
Why didn't you call it down? Why didn't you call down to us?
Seemed like you had a good mood going on. Cloud's backside kept telling me to butt out.
Were you guys watching?
She's so embarrassed. I guess that intimate moment kind of now ruined. Vincent. Why the look of surprise? I can leave again if you like. No, it's just, you always look so disinterested. Like you couldn't care less. Disinterested? I suppose that's just the sort of guy I am. Sorry to disappoint. Looks like he's back. Our very own Shinra bigwig.
So what are you, buddy? I wanted to come in person, but there's still so much going on in Midgard. We had to get everybody evacuated, kid. So I'm afraid you're stuck with this stuff, kitty. But I promise he'll try his very best.
Well, I guess that's everyone.
Yuffie's still missing.
Come on, no way she's gonna show up. But at least she didn't steal our materia this time. That's something to be grateful for.
I mean, good point.
How could you say that? After all the motion sickness I've suffered through? You think I'd dip out in the end and let you have all the glory?
Welcome back, Yuffie.
You're acting awfully kind, Cloud. Something good happen? Well, whatever. I'm off to my usual haunt. You know where to find me.
Thanks, you guys. I didn't come back for your spiky-headed ass. I'm doing this for Malene, remember? For my little angel, and for what I feel, or whatever. I was hoping she'd come back too.
She may not be here, but it's because of her we've got this chance. And we can't just fritter it away, am I right? Aerith. She smiled right at the end. We have to make that smile count for something. If we don't, it will never fade. So let's go finish this together. Aerith's wish is trapped. It reached the planet, but something got in the way, and it can't break free. We have to unleash her final prayer. Everyone's mind made up? You can guess there, Sid? There's a couple of levers here I've been wondering about for a while. Mind if I give him a quick fiddle?
Up to you.
Alright then. Just as soon as you give the order. It's time for the final fight. Location, the Great Northern Cavity. Our target, Sephiroth. Let's mosey, everyone.
Jet propulsion. Screw the propellers.
We'll be at the Great Northern Cavity in no time. Just a little longer, Sephiroth. Hell yeah, full speed ahead. Sid, what's wrong? Too much power. This baby's bucking like no Bronco ever had. Like no Bronco ever did. Sir, Captain, let us help. The hell you idiots doing here? Didn't I tell y'all to go home? You did, sir, but this here is our home. Shit. Look at your guys acting all cool. Fine, whatever. Hold me down with everything you got. Geronimo!
Alright, end of part 2, disc 2. Yes, so I'd like to save at this point. Complete the second part of the game. Took a while. But at least I did it. Okay. Well, I mean, technically, Disc 3 just opens up, or Part 3, whatever, it opens up just, right in the Northern Cavity, the Northern Crater. So you're kind of just prompted just to go down and go after Sephiroth. But I'm not going to do that yet. Because there's still plenty of things I can do beforehand that I still need to get accomplished. Ooh, actually... Gonna switch out some characters again. No, actually, keep it as is, because I could probably do some side stuff with both Red and Vincent. Full-fledged pilot. What would you like to set out? Would you like to set out, sir? Yeah, take us away. Alright, I think what I want to go first is, I think Ultimate Weapon's still there, right? Yeah. I think what I want to go first is somewhere here. I'm just questioning it. Still don't see Ruby Weapon. It's kind of strange. I mean, the vanilla version, I was able to see Ruby Weapon, so I'm kind of questioning maybe Ruby Weapon doesn't spawn until after you defeat the Emerald Weapon? Maybe? I got no idea. Alright. Gotta park this real quick here. Still got a little bit of time before the final fight, right? Come back to Cosmo Canyon real quick. Ah, Nanaki. I'm afraid I have some bad news. Fellow Bugenhagen hasn't been looking well ever since he returned from that excursion. You should hurry on and pay him a visit. He's not doing too well, huh? Oh, why am I trapped at? Okay. Perspective is always hard to see. But it looks like Bugenhagen isn't doing too well. I mean, the man is old, after all.
Gramps. Nanaki. What are you still doing here? I can't leave you like this, Gramps. I have to protect the Veil, and everyone in it. It's my duty as Seto's son. Listen to me, Nanaki. I suspect you already understand this. If indeed you have some duty to fulfill, protecting the Veil is not it. See, the withering trees on the mountainside. Hear the warble of the newborn Choco chick. Mark every the ceaseless flow of time, whose span makes small the life of a single man. Let these be your teacher. Through them you shall learn far more than you ever could from the Veil. All you see, all the knowledge you acquire shall one day become part of the livestream and pass to the future generations, to our children, to your children. So please, Nanaki, go with Cloud, and use your eyes, your ears. Gramps? Gramps? Ah, I nearly forgot. I have something for you. Darn it! Don't scare me like that, Gramps. It's not my fault you worked yourself up. Now go on, take this.
The Limited Moon.
Don't worry about me. You must look to the future of the planet.
I mean, well, he didn't die. At least not yet, but I'm assuming he would later pass on. I mean, the man's old. The man is old. But I do get Limited Moon, which is Red's ultimate weapon, which I think it's similar to Sid's. I think it's similar to Sid's where, yeah, I think it's similar to Sid's where depending on the amount of MP that you have, it does more damage. well, since I got that, there's one more weapon I need to get. Well, technically 2 more weapons I need to get, but for right now, just focus on one thing at a time here. Yeah, I need to... I'm gonna stop right here, actually. Thank God for the gold chocobo. So if you come back to the cave in Disc 3 with Vincent... Well, you have to have gone to the cave at Disc 2 to get that cutscene with the Kritzia, and then come back at Disc 3. Otherwise, you could... If you go to the cave the first time in Disc 3, then you have to go back out and do like 10 random battles and then come back in. Lucrezia. Obtained the death penalty and chaos. Alright, so death penalty is Vincent's ultimate weapon. If I remember, for Vincent's ultimate weapon, it depended on the amount of kills that Vincent himself did. So the more kills that Vincent did, you know, in battle-wise, like all the total kills that Vincent has done, the more powerful the death penalty becomes. I mean, I think to like a certain limit, but... And also, actually, since I managed to get Chaos, which is Vincent's ultimate limit break, level 4 limit break. Chaos. All right. At least that's good. Like, so far, the only limit break I'm just missing is Cloud's Omni Slash. Sad to say. Because I got everyone's well, I mean, with the exception to Kate's, he only has level 2 limit break, but everyone else, yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to probably call it about here, maybe. So, I mean, at this point, yeah, I guess at this point, I mean, I still gotta tackle the ultimate weapon here, but yeah, I think for this point, I can just call it as is. So, I've made some effort. I made some effort. But yeah, I'm gonna just call it right about here, and not really too much longer to finish this game. Granted, I might have to consider doing some grinding outside of the recording, just a little bit more grinding, especially when I need to level up some weapons here. But I have to wait and see on that one. I have to wait and see. I don't know. Alright. Last save. And I guess that'll be it. Yeah, so I'm kind of looking at maybe like another 3-4 more parts maybe, and I'm probably be done with this game. Well, more or less. But we have to wait and see on that. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.